you're watching the Election Premier League with me, Meghna Dekha. Well, time and again, the Karnataka Deputy Chief Minister has pitched for himself as the Chief Minister of the state. Now, speculations have been very rife right from the beginning that when Congress government was formed in Karnataka last year itself. Now, once again, D.K. Shivakumar's aspirations to become the Chief Minister have come to the fore. Now, it is coming, of course, at an interesting time. This is coming in at a time when Karnataka is preparing for the Lok Sabha polls tomorrow. D.K. Shivakumar now has made an appeal to the public that those who want to see him as the Chief Minister, instead of course, Chief Minister Siddaramaiah, should vote for his brother D.K. Suresh, who is the Congress candidate for the Lok Sabha seat of Bengaluru Rural. He said this while he was campaigning for his brother. Watch this.
ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಊರವನಿಗೆ ನೀ ಯಾರ್ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಅಧಿಕಾರ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಮಗನ್ ಕೊಡಿ ನೀವೇನು ಭಾವನೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ನನ್ನ ಅಭ್ಯರ್ಥಿನ ನೀವು ಗೆಲ್ಸಿದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಒಂದು ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿ ಆಗ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನನ್ನ ಮೇಲೆ ನಂಬಿಕೆ ಇಟ್ರಿ ಆ ನಂಬಿಕೆ ಮೋಸ ಆಗುದಿಲ್ಲ ಆ ಮೋಸ ಆಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ ಸೇವೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಈ ಸೇವೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮಗ.
Well, D.K. Shivakumar's statement, of course, has triggered off a political reaction from both the ruling Congress and the opposition BJP. While Congress MLA Rizwan Ahmed defended D.K. Shivakumar, BJP has said that this just shows the feud between Chief Minister and Deputy Chief Minister.
See, he is our Deputy Chief Minister. He is our PCC President. He is our tall leader. Having aspiration is not an issue. Even talking about an aspiration is not an issue. So, I don't think so that is a very big issue today. The issues of the common man today in the country is unemployment. Issues of the common man today in the country is rising prices. The ground reality is in Bangalore rural, D.K. Suresh is in a very strong position and he will definitely come up with a big majority.
ये उनकी फूट दिखाई देती है, वो आपस में साफ साफ दिखाई देता है कि ये सत्ता चला रहे हैं, खाली राज्य को लूटने के लिए चला रहे हैं. अब तुम मुख्यमंत्री होंगे, तुम लूट लेना, मैं बनूंगा, मैं लूट लूंगा. इनका काम है लूटना और केंद्र का पेट भरना. गांधी, सोनिया गांधी लगातार देश की संपदा को लूटने का काम करते हैं. 5,000 करोड़ के घोटाले की जमानत पे छूटे हुए अब भी पेट नहीं पड़ा. पूरा का परिवार देश को लूटने का काम कर रहा है. जीजाजी अलग कर रहे हैं, माँ बाप अलग कर रहे हैं और मुझे लगता नहीं कि देश आज इनके हाथ में आने वाला है. देश की जनता सब समझ चुकी है.
Well, in fact, let's go across to our panelists. Joining us today on the show, Dr. Sudha Halkai, the spokesperson with the BJP. Abdul Razak Khan is joining us, a political analyst and a Congress sympathizer. Abdul Razak Khan, I'm going to come to you first, because one would imagine at a time when the Congress is facing one of the biggest challenges, that of the Modi ki leher, as the BJP calls it, it's busy in its infighting, and this is something which has cost the Congress in the past as well. Is it possible that ahead of the Lok Sabha polls, now it's actually Congress versus the Congress in Karnataka instead of Congress versus the BJP?
Now, first of all, let me correct you, Meghna. There is absolutely no Modi ki leher. If there was Modi ki leher, Modi ji would have been speaking about his achievements in the past 10 years. All that Modi ji is speaking is against Congress. So definitely there is no Modi ki leher. Now coming to the topic. Now,
is that why the Congress is fighting amongst itself? It doesn't want to fight Prime Minister Modi?
He is already a Deputy Chief Minister. There is absolutely no infighting. Let me make it clear. He has not said that the CM chair would cost us 2,500 crores and I don't have that kind of money, which was said by a BJP MLA called Basangoda Patil Yatnal. Now today, where is Ishwarappa? They themselves know. Today, where is Yediyurappa? They themselves know. Why had Yediyurappa to step down? Why was it given to Bommai? Now today, Bommai is given a central role. Why? Because there is a lot of infighting. Let them answer, why did Ishwarappa rebel? The person who built the party in Karnataka is today up in arms against their own leaders, Yediyurappa. So it is the problem within themselves. Now they are trying to point fingers at others. See, there may have been a word within the Congress that if you deliver us so many MPs, we will make you the Chief Minister. We will upgrade you from Deputy CM to CM. Now I heard somebody speaking that ab itne din idone loota, ab ye lootenge. Come on, as if the Chief Minister has not been changed in BJP ruled states. Do we need to give examples? Now it is only that the BJP is not having anything to go in front of the people and tell about their achievements in the past 10 years, that they are bringing up these kind of trivial issues. Come on, Modi ji is speaking about a small petty incident on a small, a constituency in Bengaluru. Modi ji makes it a national news when their own MLA of that same constituency clarifies that there was nothing like this. This was only done because of a faulty charger. But Modi ji protected it just because it was not allowed to say Hanuman Chalisa. I mean, why are they picking up all these small trivial issues? Only because they don't have anything to boast about.
Okay, let me put that across. Let me put that across to Dr. Halkai also, who's joining us, the BJP spokesperson. Is that what's happening? The BJP is running out and the Congress already knows we don't need to fight the Prime Minister because they are saying there's no such wave. They are busy fighting themselves, but they say that it's not the Congress, but BJP is the one which is facing infighting.
Meghna, let us not get diverted. I would like to remind that time and again they play this card of, the shift of the Chief Minister candidature. And this is when there are burning issues in Karnataka. Earlier also when there was Kaveri issue, they played this card of diversion of the Chief Minister. When there was Udupi Girls Hostel issue, when there was agitation, then also they played this card. So whenever there are burning issues, they play this card so that there is diversion tactics. If they can't conclude, they want to confuse the public. One thing. Second thing, the burning issues in Karnataka is, one is the brutal murder of Neha Hiremat, where the Chief Minister gives a very insensitive, inhuman and irresponsible statement that it is due to a personal matter. And second thing is the reservations which the Congress party in Karnataka, where they want to get all the Muslim categories into the reservation, and the other OBC has to be washed away. So these are the two burning issues of Karnataka, which has been. I want you to maintain the decorum. I want you to maintain the decorum. I have not spoken when you were talking. So
Abdul Razak Khan, you've had your choice. You've had your chance. You've spoken. Why not listening to Ms. Halkai? Abdul Razak Khan, have the patience. We'll come to you. We gave you uninterrupted time. Now you show the same courtesy to Dr. Halkai. Go ahead.
Know the facts, because I'm putting the facts very clearly. He just wants to interfere in between so that whatever I speak is not clearly known to the people of India. Second thing is they both are like ek maidan mein do talwar. They both are like the two faces of the same coin, but at the same and they are like the light poles repel each other. But the thing is, we shouldn't forget that they are eki thali ke katte batte, where they are more into appeasement politics. First to one particular community, and second to one particular dynasty family, that is the Gandhi family. They are from morning to night, they are only into this appeasement politics and nothing else than that. And one more thing. And this is, like the way it has happened in Rajasthan, Mr. Ashok Gehlot, and there was a tussle of war between Ashok Gehlot and Sachin Pilot. So they couldn't solve it. It continued for almost 5 years.
So you're saying that there are lots of precedents which have happened. So Abdul Razak Khan, instead of blaming the BJP and pointing a finger at the BJP, will you at least concede that you have a Chief Minister, Siddaramaiah, who was selected from the top brass in Congress, but yet you have the Deputy Chief Minister who even openly in a rally is going around saying, vote for my brother so that I can become the Chief Minister. Can you deny that?
And Meghna, 1 minute. I just need to put one more important point.
We'll come to you. Abdul Razak Khan, can you deny that?
He said it in
that
Kannada.
Deputy Chief Minister
Kannada
has Chief Ministerial aspirants and he's not hiding it.
Madam, all that he said is, I am going to become the Chief Minister. It is not like that, okay? I understand Kannada. I am from Bengaluru. Let me explain to you. He said, all those people who wish me to become the Chief Minister, your wishes will definitely be fulfilled. So when will they be fulfilled? There may have been some understanding with the High Command. The High Command may have said, Mr. D.K. Shivkumar, if you deliver us so many...
Was there an understanding with the incumbent Chief Minister? Was there an understanding with Siddaramaiah, the Chief Minister?
Madam, Meghna, there is absolutely no infighting. Both of them are being seen together in each and every rally, each and every campaign. There is no infighting. The infighting is with BJP and JDS. The infighting is within the BJP. Mr. Somanna is not allowed to campaign in Tumkur. The BJP MP candidate of Tumkur is not allowed in Tumkur. They are asking him to go away, outsider. Shobha Karanlaje is not allowed in North Bengaluru. They are saying from Udupi, Chikmagaluru, you suddenly jump to North Bangalore. Madam, outsiders are not allowed. Please go, please go. That is what is being said to Shobha Karanlaje. I am trying
so
to
is
say...
that what the BJP is doing, Dr. Halkai? BJP is trying to deflect. The Congress says the infighting is not with us. Look what has happened to Shobha Karanlaje, and those are undeniable facts. Dr. Halkai, the Congress is saying don't deflect from your own infighting.
Shobha, go back. Somanna, go back.
Meghna, here
Let her answer. Let her answer.
Nobody are declaring. Meghna, here nobody are declaring about the Chief Minister candidate. This issue was there earlier before the elections also. First thing. Second thing is he was campaigning for his brother DK Suresh, who has given a very controversial statement that the South India should be detached from India. So let us not forget on what path they are walking on. They are completely anti-constitutional. Mr. DK Shivakumar told that he is going to make it brand Bengaluru. It has become bomb Bengaluru. And he very well tells, they are my brothers. Okay. And Mr. Siddaramaiah gives a statement that, it is a personal matter of Neha. This one, it is not love jihad. Whereas it is very much obvious that it is the case of love jihad. They both are unconstitutional for whatever they are doing today. And they are just fooling the public. So let the public of India, of Karnataka, not get fooled.
They are fooling the public.
Enough.
However, as they say, it is the public जो सब जानती है. We'll have to wait and see. Of course, 4th of June, it will be an interesting concept. Tomorrow, all the significant seats in Bengaluru, all the seats in Bengaluru are going in for polls. We'll have to wait and see how this Congress versus Congress. The Congress, of course, says that there is no such contest is going on. We'll have to wait and see if this is going to reflect in the way people vote tomorrow in Bengaluru. Thank you so much for joining us, Dr. Halkai as well as Abdul Raza Khan, for joining us here on the show. With that, a short break.